All right, timekeeper. So I'll start my speech in 3, 2, 1. And those who were seen dancing were called insane by those who could not hear the music. That is Friedrich Nietzsche, and that is one of his quotes, one of his only quotes that I really like. And the quote that was established like 100 years ago still stands to this day. And how so? Allow me to explain. I am Garv Shrestha, and today I'm going to be speaking on the topic breathe. So, you know, in the world right now that we live in, the modern society, we see that people are going through their own worlds. They have their own phones, they have their own music, they have their own places where they can go on, their mini worlds, their own movies. They're the main characters of their own stories. And one thing that I would like to say to this is, one of these movies is Black Swan, a movie where there's a young ballad dancer who comes from a small city, somewhat like me, who comes from a small city, who chases her aspirations of perfection. She goes through competitions, she goes through tribulations, she goes through multiple things, and at the end, she goes insane. In the pursuit of perfection, she loses herself and she goes into insanity. And why I'm saying this also connects to the larger scenario. Just like the Black Swan, after watching it, I realized I wanted to dance. And in the middle of my rooftop, I'm dancing. In my hostel, I was dancing, and in the middle of dancing, someone comes from the opposite rooftop, and I'm like, hi, but then they didn't respond. And while they didn't respond, I was like, okay, interesting enough, I'll just dance. Because I had the music in my head, I had my earbuds on, I was dancing. But this time, my movement was unnatural. I could not dance. I felt someone gripping my shoulders very tightly. I felt as if I could not dance. And I started to wonder why can't I dance? I mean, I want to dance. Middle music's all right. So why can't I dance? And then I realized, almost like a ray of light in the middle of a dark night, I realized that it's the way I was brought up. To stand out means to be left behind. To not conform means to get left behind, to be insane. And nobody wants to be insane. But then I ask you, would you rather conform when you understand the consequences of losing yourself in that conformity, your interests, your essence of who you are, of who you could be? And would you put your children through this? Would they have to conform their imaginations, their dreams, their ideals to conform in a society that does not serve them? Would you? And while I'm talking about conformity, I would like to raise another huge issue. And these are all connected. The rush. Would you rather have your kids conform and follow their dreams, or go through an education that says first period, second period, third period, fourth period, school's over, college secure, and then university secure, job secure, and then I'll finish this speech and then I'll do this and then I'll do this and then I'll do this and then. Why would you do that? Just breathe. My friend, breathe. Take a deep breath, calm down, slow down, take a pause, maybe 2. Maybe 5, but then just breathe. Be there. Be present. What's the point of rushing to chapters if you don't know what you learned throughout the way? Your mind is driven by fear. All of this, what I said, they're driven by fear. And this fear is, once again, ultimately the main mind killer is the fear, but then fear is what your mind creates to keep itself safe. But you need to be safe. You need to be alive. And with that, I would like to end with another Friedrich Nietzsche quote, which says, "A day without dancing is a day wasted." Thank you.